Hello everybody, welcome again to yet another video and part 4. Um, I hope that y'all are getting along with the series, or the series is getting along with y'all, I don't know. But anyway, this is part 4 that I told y'all about in part 1, that we're going to be talking basically about like the earnings. Like we talked about many things. We talked about like in the beginning, like is Helium 5G the next big thing? We talked about part 2, basically how the setup looks when it's installed and stuff like that, and how it looks on top of your roof, whatever the case is, and your window. I haven't installed my window, to be honest. It's not really on top of my roof, but anyway, how it looks when installed. Part 3, we talked about where to buy your bundle from, and how much it costs. And we talked about deploy, Helium deploy, and how they do stuff, and what your options are, and how much it is, and how long it takes for your money to come back to you. Because I would not talk to y'all about like spending money without actually talking about how much you're gonna put back in your pockets, because that's the primary goal of this project for end users, for like me and you. We're looking at profit. We are not T-Mobile. We're not Helium. We're not gonna make money out of it being in like in progress, or this is not actually our company. We are just a small users, part of the Helium 5G network. So we want to be rewarded, and we want to see that as soon as possible, like ASAP, please. So I got a beautiful graph, as you can see here, set up. You can see here, even on the top right corner, this is where the price of the token is located. I have it at 0.004. I'm not sure if that is clear there. It might need to be zoomed in a little bit more. Might need to get it bigger here. So I think that's a little better. Let's just get that moving there. Okay. So you can see I have the price set as 0.004. So this is the price of the mobile token. Like I got it programmed, or whatever you want to call it, at 0.004, as if this is the price at launch, which is expected at this point to be next year. Which is marked, hopefully, or who knows, but it might be marked as the end of Genesis next year, by the end of this month and beginning of next year. If they got it extended, we're gonna know about it, and at this point we're gonna just make more out of this token for just having these small cells up and running on our roofs, and whatever you have them. So this is a graph of how much money I made so far. This is the amount of like total amount of USD, like in dollar, American dollar, and this is the graph of the total in dollar. And there is the yellow things, which are very very small. I'm not sure if you even noticed them. This is the mobile token mined that day in dollar. So this is the value of the mobile tokens that I mined that day. If you look at the other part of the graph, this is where I have the actual data, and you can see in details for every day how much I earned in mobile tokens. As you can see here, mobile token mined that day. So first day was the 27th of September. I made 32,000, and in total I made, that was the first day, so the total was the same day, same amount, and the total amount in dollar, that was 128. So that was the first payment that I got on that day. That was just running one miner, or run one antenna, as I told y'all in the last video. When I started with the hotspot, was the main hotspot, as well as with was one CBR with one antenna. So I was just running one, and at that point it was very high. It was good, like return over investment, or like very quickly I was getting the return over my initial investment, and it was like $128, $126. Next day I was $126 and a few cents. The Certius, which I saw, like already I got my second package, was the two more antennas in the mail, and I was able to set them up, and I got them up and running by the 30th, which is like 4 days later from the 27, or 3 days later from the 27. And I got 93,000 mobile tokens that day, which is total about pushing 200k of mobile tokens. I had a total of $753.75, and that day I made 372. So that was not the highest because one day I had $441, which I think they were as a glitch because the day before I was getting, like, normally I was getting 300 something, and that day, the 10th of the October, I got $217. I think that was just a glitch or something. And next day they gave me the rest of it, I guess, and that was the highest I got so far. It was $441 one day, and that was about 110k of mobile token. Going down the dates there, you can see that was like began to decline. I had very bad day where I believe one of my small cells was not working correctly, so it like I believe it just registered two of them as working. It was $181. I was really sad that day. That was the 18th of October, and I thought it was just going away, but I was wrong. It just went back, stronger than ever, to be honest, and it was like almost $300 again, and it came back again higher than expected. At the end of actually of December 31st, that's where the decline was continuing, and I had the lowest of like continuous decline to the lowest of $282 a day, and I was expecting it to, like, they were talking about, Helium Genesis, the Helium 5G Genesis is going to end that very month, that next month, which is November. They were talking about November is the deadline, somewhere in November. They end toward the end, like late November was the end of Genesis, but next day, the 1st of November, they got Genesis extended. So with the extension of Genesis, they pushed, I believe, more funds into it. But I don't know what happened. But basically, I got more tokens because you see the 31st, I got 70,000 and few more tokens, mobile tokens. And next day, the 1st of November, I got 90,000, which was $361. Given the price, we were talking all of these few, like, this price or this amount of total dollar for the day is based on the 0.004, which is the estimated Bobcat Helium token, mobile token price when it's going to be at launch. That's the estimated price. It's not official price. Might be lower. It might be higher, which I hope it's going to be higher, but that's the estimated price. So you look down from that point, $361. It kept going up and down, and it's been stable, I believe. I would say that it's been like ranging between 318, 319, $317, and maybe pushing 320 and higher. This has been the more recent days. I didn't get mine for today, which is the 13th. I'm recording on the 13th of December right now. I didn't get mine today because I get it around 8 p.m. or a little before 8 p.m. Central Time, where I live. So I didn't get mine for today yet, which, as I said, the 13th of December, 2022. And I last one that I got was yesterday when I got 12. When I on the 12th, which was yesterday, I got 80,000, which is $320.80. Based on going back to the same point, this is based on 0.004. I can show that to y'all. 0.004 right there. So nobody tell me like how you got to know how much it was. There's no any like actual prices. This is just an estimation. I can change that at any point. When it's actually going to be published, I'm going to be working, just playing with that, basically just changing it to whatever the price is so I can actually look at my total and I can see how much I was actually making on each of these days. But right now, this is an estimate, and I'm just going with the estimate at 0.004. It doesn't even show that to y'all because I have to click on it. It doesn't show like three decimals. It shows because it's a dollar. It shows like the value of to the 2 cents of not like three places, just two places. So that's why it shows like 0.00. But when I click on it, it shows 0.004. So this is and I even labeled it here mobile token price, or I should say, better say, estimated mobile token price. So as I showed that to y'all, this is the USD earning. This is the earnings in USD. In other words, the earning in dollar. I'm pushing 25K very soon. 2 more days or so, I'm gonna be beyond 25K, which is awesome. It's very like it's very. I would never have thought it would be like that. I'm really happy with where it is, and we could even check some numbers here. You can see like the 27s, which is was a month from the point that I began my investments or began mining or mining and getting tokens. I made about 10K, $935. I'm not sure if y'all see that, because I can even show that to y'all here on the graph. So I began getting tokens on the 27th of um, of September, and on the 27th of October, I was about 9,359 and 11 cents, based on the estimated price. So I basically went from zero, like from nothing on the 27 before the 27 when I got paid or rewarded for the tokens, to about 2 million and 339,778, 339,778.72 mobile tokens, and was the estimated price of 9,359. And you count another month from that date, which is going to be the 27th of November. I'm looking at, that's the price here. I'm looking at about the same amount added, like about 9,000 and a few more dollars. So if you want to calculate it to the T, actually I would say 19 511.43 minus, you would say, 900 um 30 359.11. So first months I made 900 $9,359 and 11 cents. Second month I did $10,000, 152.32 cents. And third month I cannot say that yet because I didn't get yet to the 27th of December. But when I get to that, I will make a video about my third month. So it's very great, y'all. I really love how it is. It's fantastic. It's just a lot of potential that we might be overlooking at this moment because there's no official price yet. So you would think that it is not gonna be big, but it's huge. I really like. I honestly think it's the biggest crypto has to offer so far. It's the biggest project, it's the biggest partnership, it's the biggest project, and actual, there's just something that you can touch there. You can actually see the work that is done because this is adding to the infrastructure that we need in the US and many other countries. But given right now we're working just the Helium 5G is available in the US only right now. So given what it is and what it means right now for the future of 5G, future of communications, future of internet, uh, there's just too much and a lot I would say is on the line right now. And the success of this project will mean a lot to the future of communication, as I said, internet, and much more. And I believe this project is going to be a big starting point for a lot of people to realize that you don't need T-Mobile to deploy like big towers in your neighborhood for you to have a good communication over 5G. You can do that yourself. You just need some internet from your home internet provider wherever you live, Comcast, whatever basically you get, and you can get that up and running on 5G small cells via Helium 5G, and you can get everybody home internet over 5G like T-Mobile and other providers, which I believe gonna go to to us at Helium 5G and ask us to be partners with them to provide them with coverage, as GigSky did, as Dish did, as T-Mobile did. There's a lot that is, as I said, on the line. There's a lot that is expected from this project. And I mean, if this is going to go according to plan, we are going to see big investments, big returns over our investments, big profits, which I believe what we deserve because myself, and others, um, like we invested in this before it was even like I mean, before it's actually launched. This is actually in progress still because I mean it's working. You can see the numbers, you can see the tokens that we won, but these tokens are just basically to reward us for our job. We did the job. We got these small cells. We set them up. They are running very good. They are running on the internet. They are actually in testing progress right now. So they are Helium group, Helium 5G like crew are basically looking at that and they're like, it's working, it's getting to where we need it to be. So when they need to actually like switch it from in progress to actually active, to actually it's actually giving access and 5G to these providers, these partners. As I said, 5G for T-Mobile, for Gigs Sky, and for many other providers that might even sign up and partner with us. But the known ones that we know about right now are T-Mobile, Gigs Sky, and Dish. These people are ready. These companies are ready for our coverage as soon as possible, ASAP. So basically, whenever we are ready, whenever Helium 5G believes that they are ready, they're gonna switch us from Genesis period. They're gonna halt the Genesis period. They're gonna end it. Right now, we're expecting it to be ending by the end of this year, and the beginning next year, we're gonna be live. We basically will be providing this coverage. But if they believe they need it to be extended again, we're just basically gonna be making more tokens for free. We're not doing any proof of coverage right now. We're just basically providing this network. We're providing the equipment, and they're up and running, and they're showing that they're in healthy status, so that when they needed to switch it to online and it's working and it's actually operating and in progress, and it's just actually not in progress anymore, like actually operational and providing service, they would know that it was actually reliable from the get-go. They would not have to deal with many problems. That's why they're doing Genesis right now. It's a period of testing. It's a period of basically looking at all over the issues that are going to pop up and making changes. There's been many changes that happened to the firmwares, the hardware interface, the interface of the Freedom Fi gateway. There's a lot of stuff that I'm going to talk to y'all about in next videos about how to get it set up. And there's a lot of changes that I've seen since September, since I've been involved. And I could tell y'all this is just because they're trying to optimize it. So once this optimization period or Genesis period is ending, we are going to be live. We're going to be making real money, and we'll be able to trade mobile token. So if that means anything to you, if that was any help for like if you've been wondering about it, I hope that it really helped. I hope that got you on the right foot on this idea. If you're really considering um, going all in, whatever the case is, just getting started with one bundle, as I discussed in the previous video in part 3. Go ahead and watch it. If you didn't watch it, it will tell you about how to go about like setting it up and all that. Not really setting it up. We're going to be discussing that in the next video of how to go about setup of the actual equipment. But last video we're talking about how to buy it and where to buy it from and how much it cost and all that stuff. So if you want to know that, just pop in on part 3. You're going to find all the resources that I left there. But I hope that was really helpful again. And if you did find it helpful, please drop a like down below. I really appreciate it. Will go a long way showing me that there is interest in the topic, which I'm very happy with, and I'm very assured from how much I see like every day online about it. I think a lot of people are excited about it, and this is why I did this video. So if you liked it, drop a like. I would really appreciate it. Drop a subscribe down there below the video. It would really show me the support, and it would build a bigger community for us, people that believe in crypto and people that see big projects for what they are. They are the future, and they're actually good investments. They are big investments and good investments. I'm not telling you to go ahead and invest in something like Dogecoin. All due respect to it, FTX, all that stuff. I've been in the crypto ecosystem for a good time now, so I've seen a lot of failures, but this is one of the biggest uh, projects, and this is one of the real projects because it deals with everyday issues. We need 5G, we need best communication, and this is gonna do it. So thank you for watching. Like the video if you did. Appreciate it. I would really appreciate it if you did. Subscribe. And I appreciate you being part of the channel. Drop a comment below if you would like to ask about anything specific. You want to see something specific, me talking about it, Q&A, whatever. Any questions, anything like that. I will do a Q&A if required. Live stream or video format, whatever the case it will be. I will make sure I answer any questions if y'all have any questions, and share it with everybody that you think you would appreciate it. If you have people that you talk to about crypto, go ahead and share it. Your social medias, I would really appreciate it. I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, stay tuned.